Hello and welcome to the MLS. Today it's Chicago Fire against Seattle Sounders. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. So without further ado, we're off to Chicago. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Martin Tyler and Alan Smith will not be taking care of this. It is I, Mr. LaCroix, here to show you Chicago versus Seattle in Toyota Park, I believe is the name of the game, or the stadium, if I am not mistaken. Go right ahead and you can correct me. This is Mr. LaCroix speaking. I'm also the one playing. I'm controlling the Seattle Sounders, taking on Chicago Fire later this week. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. As for my YouTube subscribers who are watching this on YouTube, feel free to go ahead and rewatch this, comment on anything you may have seen different that could be changed. I don't mind the comments or any of that nature, so please feel free to do so. For those of you watching on Twitch, thank you very much for watching. Use the hashtag MLC, the initials of Mr. LaCroix, and then Chicago versus Seattle if you want to go ahead and talk about this on Twitter. Like I said, it's going to be Chicago Fire taking on Seattle Sounders. I do apologize if I am not totally focused with commentating and calling the game. I am also playing. If you have seen a previous broadcast, you realize it is difficult to do both at the same time. If I am too loud, I'm sorry about that as well. Also, another thing I should know, for those of you that are viewing this through Twitch, I do not look at the chats. So if you are sending me messages or if there's any of that nature that you ask, I won't look at it, I won't see it. I'm not being rude or anything, so I do apologize. Alright, looks like we're going to have the Chicago Fire kicking off today. Nice evening, a little bit chilly, as most of the players wearing long sleeve jerseys. Or not only that, also they are wearing undershirts as well. And we're ready for the kickoff. There we go. Oh, it looks like a harsh tackle there, but no advantage. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and set this up. The Seattle Sounders' last game was against DC United. The official one, not mine. There's a nice takeaway removal of possession there, and Seattle takes it back. But no one's there, and it seems to be miscommunication. I don't know what it was there. It looks like a free kick. I heard a referee's whistle, but anyway. Seattle Sounders won 1-0. They beat DC United in Seattle. Looks like we're going to have a short free kick. A bunch of Chicago Fire players are in the penalty area. Not only that, but in the defensive side. Seattle not changing from their... Oh, nice takeaway of possession, but no, Chad Barrett couldn't get it in. There was no change in the format for Seattle Sounders. They have a 4-2-3-1. Personally, I'm not for it, but then again, oh well. And the overlap was Tyrone Mears, I'm sorry, scored a goal on that game in DC United, the lone game-winning goal. No good. Trying to get something in the penalty area, but nothing from the Seattle Sounders. Here comes Chicago Fire down. Oh, nice takeaway by Marco Papa, which, by the way, should not be in the team. What's that alley-boot? Anyway, I don't think the international duty has updated yet. Well, they're trying to Seattle trying to get something, but then Chicago Fire's in the box. Saves it. Looks like to be a collision, and the ref is calling for a penalty. Put it in the spot. If we can get a replay as to the foul. Oh my God! It was a late reaction by Stefan Fry. He's getting called for the foul, and there's a penalty. Jimenez going ahead taking the penalty and doesn't move at all. 1-0 Chicago out of a penalty. Stephen Fry couldn't do much, but just watch it as it goes. Looks like you didn't quite predict the path the ball was going to go. Anyways, 1-0 Chicago.
And the score is 1-0.
We're going to go ahead and take the game out of the midfield. Sorry about that. Andy Rose, who's known to have takes the looks like Andy Rose wanted a call by the referee, but no. Andy Rose not having a good season this year. Last year he was doing pretty well, especially in the U.S. Open Cup, but nothing came out of it. Nothing much came out of it. Nice takeaway. Fisher trying to dribble it up the field for a counter, but no one seems to be with him. Up to the opposite side of the field. Andy Rose picking up the ball once again.
On the attack here. Slipped his man.
A short cross! And no.
And he's claimed the ball too.
Seattle trying to find a stride ever since the U.S. Open Cup against Portland. That was a pretty big game. Just to reset, for those of you unaware, the U.S. Open Cup between Seattle Sounders and Portland Timbers was pretty drastic. Seattle ended up losing 4-1. I'm sorry, I think it was 3-1 or 4-1. One of those two score lines. I apologize, but they ended the match at a 3-3-0. Clint Dempsey with a red card, Azure with a red card as well. That's the infamous part where Clint Dempsey. Looked like there was going to be a play in a penalty area. That's the match that Clint Dempsey tore the notebook out of the referee. Azure now trying to make something out of nothing, but Chicago clears it away. Stephen Fry comes out of his line, gets a header, but the ball goes out of bounds, unfortunately.
Touch off the player and out.
Quick throw in, but it accidentally goes out of bounds for a Seattle throw in. Gonzalo Pineda trying something here in the midfield. Gonzalo Pineda is a former Mexican national player. He found some he unfortunately had some injuries in his last stint in Liga MX. No one wanted him, and so Seattle Sounders picked him up. They lost Freddie Montero. Whoa, flashback. They lost Morales, and they needed a good midfielder, and they picked up Gonzalo Pineda. No one wanted to pick him up. Seattle took advantage, and it's been, like they say, history ever since then. Seattle's losing a lot of possession in this match. Chicago Fire trying to make something here. Nice tackle, but the ball goes out of bounds. At least Seattle Sounder can put green jerseys on their end of the field. Quick throw in now. Seattle goes in and intercepts the pass. Marco Papa trying to dribble it out to the far right. Passes to Tyrone Mears. Mears now trying to dribble it down on the far right side of the field. Passes it on to Lamar Nagel. Nagel, he shoots and it's too high. Scoreline is 1-0 in favor of Chicago Fire with a penalty that was converted successfully. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, in the 18th minute of the match. Chicago Fire. Oh, nice takeaway by Seattle. No call. Chad Barrett takes the ball. It appears Lamar Nagel's all by himself. Trying to shoot within the box, but no luck. That's the second time Lamar Nagel goes in the box. Unsuccessfully gets a goal. Speaking of which, Chicago Fire trying to find something here. Sounders defensive line out of its own line. Looks like they're just holding the ball here. Want to go into halftime, but no. Seattle strips it away. Looks like we have something going here. Chad Barrett taking the lead spot. He is the only forward in this match. He is the one position. Seems to be a tackle. Pass it to Lamar Nagel from outside the box, 18 yards, but no. By the way, 4 minutes have been added on stoppage time.
What about this one? Well, it's this lad's forte because he really just nicked the ball away cleanly.
It looks like to have been no foul at all. It was a good clean tackle. What can you do about it? No call, the ref says, so not too much there. Short kick. Breaking away from the midfield. Stops. Saw the tackle coming. Another tackle has been thrown away. And it goes out of bounds. Is that a corner kick?
Players enjoy those sort of tackles, don't they?
Looks to be a corner kick.
But he got the ball as well.
Oh, I didn't see that foul, and I do apologize. Might have been early in the game. No, that's Chicago Fire corner kick. Short cross into the midfield of the box. And it looks to be no goal. I think it just hit the post. I wonder if we can get a replay of that really quickly. It looks like Chicago Fire trying to set up a corner kick. It might be the last play of the half. Seattle Sounders not clearing it, but the whistle goes off. And that's the end of the first half. With the score of 1-0, Chicago Fire leads over the Seattle Sounders. Now we'll go ahead and take you up to the studio for our halftime show. Guys, take it away.
Both sets of players have followed their tactical orders to the letter. I think in the second half, tired legs, tired minds, that tends to change a little bit.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
Wonderful finish.
And we're back after a quick halftime. As we can take a look at the match's facts. Goals 1-0, of course, Chicago Fire over Seattle Sounders. What is interesting to note here, 55% of the possession percentage is for Chicago Fire, so that is pretty awkward to say the least. Very unexpected, but nonetheless, what can you do about it, as they say? Once again, thank you very much for watching. For those of you watching it live through Twitch, the hashtag for this event, if you don't want to go and talk about it on Twitter, hashtag MLC, that's for my name, Mr. LeCrow, hashtag MLC CHI for Chicago versus Seattle. I don't want to go ahead and have this all thrown in between Chicago versus Seattle, what might be happening this week, but this is hashtag always. All my hashtags will begin with MLC. Those of you reading or watching this on demand through YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and if you want to go ahead and make a comment on Twitter or any other platform, use the hashtag MLC Chicago versus Seattle. Once again, just to quickly recap, Chicago Fire 1-0 over the Seattle Sounders and a 15-minute penalty by Chicago Fire. Let's go ahead and start the second half. Now we're going to go ahead and start the second half with the Seattle Sounders starting it off.
So here we go with the second half.
Martin Nagel trying to make a quick work out of fighting off of everyone, but there's a lot of red jerseys. Martin Nagel trying to send off defenders. He's got two in the box, and it looks to be no! It was going in. Lamar Nagel uses a header that goes too far high up. And it was out for a Chicago Fire goal kick, and that's what's going to happen. That could have been the equalizer. Exactly what Seattle Sounders needed throughout the match. They have not been playing so well in this match. It's been all Chicago Fire for the most part.
Well, how easy was that?
Pineda saw that tackle coming. He's trying to make a shot for it, and it looks like to be a short end, not a tackle. Goalkeeper will not be called for a foul. Seattle Sounder ball in the middle of the field. Pineda trying to take the ball away from Chicago Fire, but it goes out of bounds. It is going to be a Chicago Fire throw-in.
Good, strong challenge.
Seattle Sounders trying to sneak the possession away from Chicago Fire. And successfully does so. And now they're off. Marco Papa, the Guatemalan, passes it off to Chad Barrett, the lone forward of this match. Splits two defenders. He looks like to chip it in, but no. He was a bit cocky by Chad Barrett, but it could have been a goal. If you review the game, you'll see that could have easily been 3-0 already. I'm sorry, 3-1. Tyrone Mears trying to find something, but no, Chicago is just too much for the Seattle Sounders. 4 in the back line, 2 jerseys in front of them. Seattle Sounders trying to take possession, but the referee blows the whistle. Looks to have been a foul. Free kick.
This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that.
We got a substitution down in the field. And now a free kick. Stefan Fry eyeing it down. 2 men in the wall. Trying to chip it in, but no. Stefan Fry easily picks it up. Now that we have a break here, let's go ahead and fix the camera settings. Apparently, there is a bit of a miscue. So as we take a quick moment, I'll go ahead and put this I'll pause this microphone for a bit, then we'll go ahead and switch on over the cameras, and then we'll resume with the game. It looks like the camera angle won't change. We appear to have had a technical difficulty here. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I pressed B instead of A to save it. And I forgot where it was. Oh well. If anyone can find out how we can fix the camera before the live feed ends, then go ahead, please do so. Nonetheless, we have 5 Seattle Sounders in the jerseys. Oh, clean break.
Pineda. Barrett.
4 or 5 players from the backside for the Seattle Sounders. Now there's 3 defenders inside the penalty area. Make that 4. Looks like it's open. No, it goes out of bounds. Looked to be for a corner kick, Chicago. Now we have another substitution down on the field. The 68th minute. Now into the penalty area. Seattle can't clear it, but Stefan Fry receives it. No, Seattle Sounder is going down the field. Margot Papa misses it. He wasn't expecting that. Very unfortunate. Chicago Fire in the middle of the field now. Loses the possession of the ball. Tyrone Mears has it. Tyrone Mears, can he have a miracle goal again as he did against the DC United? He shoots! Missed, but it goes in! Tyrone Mears with a goal again this week. 1-0.
For sheer class. Oh, the ball's fallen to him there. It's just like a video game, isn't it? The way it's
that was a great goal. All him. Shoots the ball, collects the rebound for the scorer right off his left foot, finds the net, and that makes it 1-1 between Chicago and Seattle.
Well, that was the equalizer, and it's 1-1. Julie DePrado.
Chicago now trying to go ahead and find something within the Seattle's half of the field. But no, it looks like they might be winning. They might be trying to win the game. It does look like to be an offside. No call from the ref. Crosses it into the box. Stefan Fry makes the save. Long shot. This time, Azira picks up the ball. Trying to split 2 defenders, but can't. Marnego picks up possession. Binetta picks it up in the midfield. Pass from Azira. Lamar Nagel loses the pass. But still, Chicago would need to reset.
Been a terrific contest this match, and it could have a fantastic end to it.
Binetta intercepts the pass. Binetta running into the box. He shoots and scores! Gonzalo Binetta, the Mexican sensation, playing for the Seattle Sounders, scores a goal in the 86th minute. Seattle now has the lead, 2-1.
Alan, have another look at this goal.
That was a picture-perfect shot with his left foot. You could see the grass being picked up. I don't think anyone in the Chicago Fire realized that was going to happen. There's a shot of Stefan Fry enjoying what he sees. Trying to make up for that lost penalty, but nonetheless, it's a great thing to have. You got Binetta and Tyrone Meyer scoring 2 goals here.
And up on the scoreboard here, it says 2-1.
Not bad at all.
Julie DePrado.
Chicago looking for the equalizer, but no, it's taken away. Looks like Azira wants to have some fun in the action. What a shot! Great save. 2 things you enjoy about football, A great shot and a great save by the goalkeeper. Azira's going to have another crack at it. 4 minutes added of stoppage time. Oh my God, what a laser by Azira. That's a goal for the Seattle Sounders. You could say that this match is in the books. To say that the Chicago Fire fans are disappointed, that is an understatement. Shocked is an understatement. 18 yards out, just shoots a laser with his right foot. Goalkeeper doesn't even know what's going on. It is now 3-1 and we're in stoppage time. 4 minutes have been added, but I don't think it will be enough for the Chicago Fire. Something happened in the second half for the Seattle Sounders to pick up the fire and score, no pun intended, to pick up and score 3 goals in the second half. Everyone just tumbling over each other. It's a great way, but no, Seattle's defenders are back in there. Quick pass to Stefan Fry, who then takes it out, and that's it. The ref has blown the whistle. The Seattle Sounders come back from a 1-0 deficit to score 3 unanswered goals, with the final being 3-1 in the favor of the Seattle Sounders. Match is over. What a match. Let's take you up for the highlights.
Full time with the final score 3-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. They score! Fantastic goal. And it's in the net for the goal. And he's put it in for the goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Once again, it is 3-1 in favor of the Seattle Sounders. Thank you all for watching. Wow, what a match. It was a penalty in the first half for the Seattle Sounders, that which they were trailing 1-0. And then 3 shots, 15 minutes remaining in the second half. That made it 3-1 Seattle Sounders, and that is the end result. For those of you watching on Twitch Live, thank you very much for watching this broadcast. This is Mr. Lacroix speaking. We appreciate your company. Any comments, go ahead and rewatch this, not only on Twitch, but you can also follow it on my YouTube account. Just look up for Lacroix and you'll find me there. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. I think I went through the broadcast without any hesitation between calling the match and also being able to play in the game. 3-1 is your final score with the Seattle Sounders on top of the Chicago Fire. Don't forget, Gold Cup happens throughout about, I think, 8 more days. You also have Team USA playing on Friday. Go ahead and go USA. Go and get that Gold Cup. They play in in Gillette Stadium. Seattle Sounders goes ahead and plays Chicago Fire. That one's the real one. So any matches you want to go ahead and see, let me know which ones you want to see. I'll go ahead and play them out for you. Maybe I won't even play. I'll have the computer play it out. I'll go ahead and call the match. That is fun with me. It doesn't really matter. Thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my YouTube account if you're watching this on demand. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Broadcast will be coming more frequently. We'll go ahead and have a set time for you all to go ahead and enjoy. Once again, this is Mr. LaCroix. Once again, you saw Seattle Sounders take on the Chicago Fire 3-1 in favor of the Seattle Sounders. Good night, everyone. From